out-of-the-box thinking for us to make a difference. And if you look at it, it's not about technologies. Is it online? Is it offline? What is the bottom line? The bottom line is, are we making a difference in the lives of the farmers? And this is where all the actors coming together, agripreneur being the last mile or the first mile, by having solutions that are able to work across the systems, we are changing or making a difference. As CUSA, we are working with the governments. We are working with 27 county governments right now. We are working with large corporations. You can see some of them. And most importantly, development agencies. So we actually make development agencies put their resources behind incubating and supporting some of these young entrepreneurs. And then the sustenance of this comes from the commissions that they earn as they move along. Just a quick guess, what do you think is this? Somebody said yesterday it's a peacock. Yeah, it is. Quick, my time is running out, guys. What do you think this is? Just, there's no right or wrong answer. What is it? Uh-huh. Yes, go ahead, just shoot. It is networks, right? So, you are right. If the slide can come back again. So, that's a network of networks. This is the one network that I'm talking of. Each of the green bubble there is a county. Okay, this is a data diagram of that. Each of the purple ones in the middle and the periphery are suppliers and service providers. The orange ones are the agripreneurs, the youth agripreneurs. The size of the bubble shows the amount of money they are making. Isn't that incredible? By the way, this last year has done 2.5 billion shillings. And it's just a starting point. And here is where digital revolution, digitization, and all of these technologies bundled with a human touch is making a difference. So, am I a great sales guy selling this? Maybe yes. But World Bank has done an independent evaluation on this. Interestingly, 65% of our farmers are women. Women are the ones who are putting up their hand and saying, yes, we want to try. And they are the ones who are actually saying that 73% of them have said they are accessing new products and services for the first time in their life. 66% improved their way of farming, 55% said increased income from farming, 90%, the unintended consequence is increased household savings and reduced debt, and overall 90% plus improved quality of life. So this model has been embraced by the World Bank as part of the 1 Million Farmer Platform with all the counties, embraced by the UN organizations, large private sector companies, and I believe this is just a beginning. And that's my time. Thank you.
Wow. Complexity fails.
Oh, simplicity scales.
Scales, excellent. We have a question. We have a very quick question here via Menti. Somebody's asking here, let me see. Menti, there is a lot of data collected on the process of digitizing agriculture. Is this data available? What measures have been put in place to protect this data?
Absolutely, and I think Kenya is leading this bandwagon in the form of Data Protection Act. And we are Data Protection Act certified as a controller of the data. And there are a lot of checks and balances that are put in place. We believe the data ownership should lie with the owner, which is a farmer in this case, or a supplier, whoever. And there's a big initiative going as part of the 1 Million Farmer Platform, where Carlo is now set up something called a big data platform and observatory. And all of us in the private sector who are working towards this, we are now piping our data back into this. And I also was having a conversation with Franklin from ETO that there are a lot of systems at a national level. Now here is how we will start feeding data back into the system so we make a difference.
All right, any other question? Final question, okay, at the front. Okay.
I'm getting a very tough question now.
Thank you, Kusa. This is excellent. You are providing an option for government, public sector extension system. It doesn't work, it's not going to work, there are no funding, period, for me. So you are preparing what I call service providers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you are doing. My question is sustainability of the service providers without CUSA. That's where my big concern is.
Yeah.
It's a good approach, everything works, but because you are there, what happens?
We have this great question, ma'am. I was fearing all through when I saw in the audience that I'm getting this question from you. But on a serious note, I think the system is built such a way, right from the day one, that it has to run without any of these actors. That is why it is an ecosystem play. Who manages the nature today? And there is so much inspiration we can draw from that. It is a lock and key, right? So more agripreneurs means more farmers. More farmers means more suppliers. More suppliers means better price, better quality, better governance, better control. That means more income for everybody. Within this ecosystem, if you are able to drive home good practices which are climate friendly and all of this, the wheels still moves. So the last win, 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 the fourth win is the planet. Now in this system, like she's a graduate from our CUSA Leadership Academy. Now, do you need us? She's saying no. She's saying no, thank you. Now, are you going forward? Are you growing your business now? She has a business plan. So it is, the vulnerable phase is the first 1 year that we have seen. Youth need to be put on rails, and we have to hold them accountable. The system is designed such that we are creating accountable relationship between all the stakeholders. Data is the new oil, and data is governed. From the data is where we are able to take these decisions to the administrators and the government and saying, here is where we need a policy intervention. So it has to run, with or without us. By the way, we are a private sector company. We have to run. With the donor programs will come and go, but we have to run. And there are more and more opportunities coming in here, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Thank you. Any more questions? Oh, you have a question? Okay, thank you.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Asante sana. So manufacturers, farmers, well, do you have questions? Well, any question you have may just be answered in our next engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
He is an accomplished professional with over 20 years of experience in government and regulatory affairs.
Aha. So we want to get to see him clearly as we appreciate what he has done.
He is an accomplished professional with over 20 years of experience in government and regulatory affairs, public policy, stakeholder management and business development, cutting across various industries including transportation, ICT, aviation and oil and gas. Please welcome the Kenya Association of Manufacturers Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Anthony Mwangi.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. When you introduce, sometimes it feels like speaking about someone else. So happy to be here. It is a difficult job to